to another Random Sam Epic Mom. Time for a book review. Okay, new author, Lauren Donner. And this is the first in a series because, you know, I love series. It is the Gorson Traveler Incident. Now, this is a sci-fi one, humans in space. And in this one, our lead is Vivian. Vivian is a kind of, what's a nice way to put her? She's a cultural specialist. She's set up specifically to interact with alien races so that we don't have like little incidents and such. And she has just gotten her first assignment. It is on a ship, the Gorson Traveler. And she got assigned there kind of through some special perks because her adopted father and brother are part of the security on that ship. Her adopted father is actually the head of security. Well, the captain, guy in charge, he didn't want her. He wanted one of his buddies to get the position, who had no experience in that role. He was trying to do just kind of whatever he wants. So the captain has kind of sidelined her for every opportunity. He's not letting her interact with the aliens, anything. And so the captain has invited a group of aliens onto the ship. The Ketters, or Keeters, however you want to pronounce it. And, you know, everything's starting fine and everything. And they find out through a series of events, mostly due to the captain. This guy. Ooh, you're not gonna like him. So, the Keeters end up, they eat any other being out there. They lie, and they prefer to eat people live. That's just gross, but whatever. So, they happen to be attacked during a specific shift. She happens to be on a kind of video call with her adopted brother at the time. Because since Captain has kind of made it so that she's not allowed to interact with the aliens, even though it's her job, her brother's kind of letting her see what's going on, because they were being given a chance to come to the security meeting to see how all the security protocols are done. Well, she sees firsthand through the video call the attack. And her brother gives her the order, go to the control center. Lock yourself in, lock down the ship. Lock it down now so they can't get it. Because the aliens want to steal the ship, take all the passengers, and this is like a city-sized ship. And they want to take all the passengers to their homeworld and eat everybody on the ship. So, because her dad and brother had given her the codes, even though they shouldn't have, but they gave it to her because of a previous big rebellion type thing situation on a previous ship. They gave her the codes so that somebody else could help in case of an emergency. She gets in there and she locks down the ship. The captain's like, you're just doing this, you're pulling a prank, it's like, no, I'm not pulling a prank, you idiot, they're eating people. But nobody believes her. The security doesn't believe her. Nobody's believing her. So she's locked down the ship. And with the help of one other person who happens to be a specialized person who's updating their systems and such, their computer systems, they've locked down the whole ship. They've stopped the engine. They've stopped everything. They've locked everybody in their quarters. The aliens have actually blown up the medical bay so that you can't get treatment for anybody. If you're attacked by one of these aliens, they secrete an enzyme which makes it so that you stay alive, but you're still feeling pain and everything. And so you don't die right away so they can eat fresh meat. Gross. Very, very gross and very painful for the survivors. So they're on lockdown. They're sending, she's sending broadcasts saying, hey, help, help, help. And it's going to be days before anybody gets there. And by the time somebody gets there, they're going to run out of oxygen because she had to shut down the ship. So, lo and behold, somebody else answered the call. Another alien race. They haven't had much to do with this race. They are the Vesslers. Now, Vesslers, nicest way to put this, they're shapeshifters, which is cool in itself. They kind of shapeshift into giant alien cats. And their other shape is, males, bigger males than our males. And they heard, a trader ship heard their distress call. They show up. They know they've had dealings with the Keters in the past, and they know what's going to happen. So hearing this distress call, she agrees, taking a leap of faith, to let the Vesslers on the ship. And she leaves the control center, leaves the other chick in charge, and goes through trying to take out the aliens. And they're going to do it. They're going to do it. But at the end of it, the captain's going to try and blame it on her. They're going to try and blame it on the Vesslers. They're going to try and throw her under the bus. And it's going to take her escaping with the Vesslers, and for eventually the investigation to prove that she was the one that saved them to come about. But through this, it's going to be a big adventure. It's going to be her fighting, her proving herself to the Vesslers, her finding a match with the Vesslers. And again, it's just so funny because, again, the Vesslers in themselves are a very interesting group because they are a pack, I guess you could say, or as they call it, groupings. Because in these groupings, for the most part, males don't have mates unless they're like planet-wide. Their females do not want to mate with them unless they're, done. And then they stay in family groups. Like, a male will mate with a female, and that female will stay a part of the family group. Then another female and male will mate, and they'll stay in the family group. And the kids will end up forming a grouping as children who grow up together. So they might not be, blood related, not like blood brothers, but they'll have grown up together and become a group. That's what this trading group is. Normally there are only like 4. This one happens to be a large group of 6. And so she's the first one that they have. And because they're traders, they've never expected to be getting a mate, because usually traders, warriors, or fighters as they call them, hunters, all these people who travel around normally do not get to have mates. They're usually, the females of their race usually say, nope, I don't want that. I want on my own planet. I don't want. And again, it's been kind of this. So for her to get that connection with Brazi, the leader of them, it's a big deal. And through them, it's going to be a very big, her accepting their culture. And because she is a specialist and such, she's going to have to make a choice. Does she stay with Brazi and kind of be an intermediary between Earth and them? Or does she go back to the United Earth group? So again, it's very great. I love the sci-fi in it. I love that it has them fighting an evil race. I love that it shows humanity's multiple sides, because we've got good, we've got bad, we've got all sorts of people. And I liked how in this book, it pretty much had a lot of showing that even though we have corrupt people, sometimes when the higher-ups find out what happens, they're willing to take the steps and say, nope, not okay. Not okay. So again, this one was the start of a book series that just kind of sucked me in. So the Vessler mates are a wonderful series to get to. This one is a great opening to see how they are. Almost any one of the books could be a standalone book, but they're great read in a series. I only have one thing to say, that the second book is only available on ebook, which sucks because I like paper books. But again, oh my god, they were good. I could not put this one down, guys. So I'm going to try some more of her books if you guys are a big fan of hers, please let me know in the comments what's your favorite one that I should read next, because I'm always open to suggestions. And again, this is Lauren Donner and the Gorson Traveler incident. Really cool cover art. I like the cover art. So again, guys, please go read her. She's awesome. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Please check out our other videos already on YouTube. And give us a like and subscribe. And if you hit that bell for notifications, you'll know when we put something new out. So try to make every day matter by finding the fun. You guys have a great one. Bye.